Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry recently signed a groundbreaking law that directs the display of the Ten Commandments in every public school classroom in the state. Governor Landry, a strong supporter of traditional values, has unwaveringly promoted the integration of these age-old moral guidelines into educational environments. He emphasized the importance of this move by saying, "I can't wait to be sued." Indeed, the enactment of this law has led to a storm of legal challenges. Groups such as the American Civil Liberties Union, Americans United for Separation of Church and State, and the Freedom from Religion Foundation quickly filed lawsuits against the law. They argue that the mandate violates the constitutional principle of separating church and state. Critics, like Whoopi Goldberg, have pointed out that similar laws have previously been struck down by the Supreme Court, arguing that it's a waste of resources to fight a losing battle. Goldberg passionately discussed how America is a nation of many religions, and questioned whether this law would mean similar religious texts from other faiths should also be displayed. Former neurosurgeon and Trump administration Housing and Urban Development Secretary Dr. Ben Carson has found himself at the center of this debate. On CNN, Carson defended the law, highlighting its role in restoring the country's moral fiber. However, he was put on the spot by CNN's Abby Phillip when asked if Trump's properties display the Ten Commandments. Carson responded that he hadn't specifically noticed them, but wouldn't object to or support their display. Carson emphasized that the issue was about the nation's moral direction, rather than focusing on Trump's actions personally. Former President Donald Trump has voiced his strong support for the law, calling it a significant step towards reviving religion in America. On his social media platform Truth Social, he posted, "I love the Ten Commandments in public schools, private schools, and many other places for that matter. How can we, as a nation, go wrong? This may be the first major step in the revival of religion, which is desperately needed." This move has solidified his position among conservative voters who share his view of embedding traditional values in everyday life. Not everyone sees this as a step forward. Some liberal commentators and politicians have described the law as a shiny object meant to distract the public from more pressing issues. For instance, Alyssa Farah Griffin from The View argued that resources directed towards defending this law in court could be better spent on educational improvements such as reading proficiency for Louisiana's schoolchildren. As the legal battles loom, the larger narrative reflects a nation grappling with its identity and values. This debate underscores the enduring tension between preserving traditional societal principles and adhering to a more secular, inclusive interpretation of American law.